And shifting focus to Russian President Vladimir Putin. As the war in Ukraine rages on, Putin is weighing a potential truce, but with strings attached. He has agreed to a US proposed ceasefire, but has set out strict conditions. On paper, this looks like a step toward peace, but for now, it is a set of tough demands for Ukraine that it must comply with.
First of all, I would like to start by saying thanks to US President Trump for his attention to settlement in Ukraine. We agree with the proposals to cease hostilities, but we proceed from the fact that this cessation should be such that it would lead to long-term peace and would eliminate the original causes of this crisis.
Before we delve into those conditions, the true question that Putin has raised is he genuinely open to a resolution? Or is he just buying time? Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has called Putin's response manipulative and pushed for more sanctions on Russia. At the core of Russia's conditions is the expectation that Ukraine will recognize the current territorial status quo. Putin wants Ukraine to effectively concede the regions it has seized since 2022. Kiev would also need to pull out from certain contested areas. Now, this would allow Russia to secure its military gains before a ceasefire even takes effect. Russia also demands that Ukraine must formally abandon its goal of joining NATO, ensuring it remains out of the Western alliance. Putin also wants Ukraine to scale back its military operations and to halt the use of Western-supplied weapons to defend itself. For Zelensky, agreeing to these terms would mean conceding ground, both literally and politically. And for Putin, his biggest concerns are he wants assurance that Ukraine won't use the 30-day break to get more weapons from the West.
If we halt the hostilities for 30 days, what will it mean? Will all those who are there come out without a fight? Should we just let them out after all the crimes against civilians they committed? Or will the Ukrainian leadership order them to lay down arms and simply surrender? How will it work? It's not clear. Will they use 30 days to continue compulsory mobilization, to supply weapons, to train those who were mobilized? Or will it not be done?
Putin also wants clarity on where Ukrainian forces are stationed, especially in regions like Kursk, to ensure they don't move ahead during the ceasefire. Now, Russia might be looking for ways to prevent Ukraine from using the pause to its advantage, while ensuring that Russia doesn't lose any ground. Russian President Putin has also expressed a desire to talk to US President Trump.
There are issues that we need to discuss, and I think that we need to talk to our American colleagues and partners about this as well, maybe with President Trump, call and discuss with him. But the very idea of ending this conflict by peaceful means is what we support.
European intelligence reports suggest that Putin may be using his ceasefire as a tool to delay and consolidate power. They accuse him of not negotiating in good faith. Russian President Putin clearly has an upper hand here and is negotiating from a position of strength. He isn't just offering peace, to be exact. He is offering terms, and they come with a price that Ukraine most likely won't agree to pay. For now, the idea of a ceasefire is just that, an idea. Russia hasn't officially agreed to stop its attacks. Neither has Ukraine shown any willingness to accept conditions laid out by Moscow. The war is at a stalemate, but it isn't static. Both Russia and Ukraine are looking for advantages, and any pause in fighting will likely be used as a chance to prepare for the next phase.
Firstpost brings you the Ideas Pod at the Raisina Dialogue 2025, the largest gathering of global policymakers, thought leaders, and innovators, now on the fastest-growing international news platform. Big ideas, big debates, big impact. Only at the Ideas Pod.
Raisina Hill.
Firstpost gives you front-row access to the conversations that matter most. The Ideas Pod. Raisina Dialogue 2025 on Firstpost. From March 17th to March 19th.